We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. The worries daily. But if I link my keys, it goes away. I'm honey. I got no fun with Donald, baby. Jet, jet, jet. Here we go, set. 19.
And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. But good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
60 buck, yeah, 60 buck. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A game there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he's finally taken that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bijan Robinson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He's got his man, London, right side. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Over the middle, complete. It's Freeman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Purdy. And this is taken in at the 5. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The defenses get to the quarterback that quickly. A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
And that is incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Livingston. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there with their 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Spinning past him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. They'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt it in, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll set up a throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
The Buccaneers have 3-10 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check smash. Riggs. Go street.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
70 Lions. They smash. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again.
He'll find his man. That's the rookie from Notre Dame.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers' 42-yard line.
He's going to step up and run.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The play fake. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he's got a Buka. That's complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Second and 6.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
19, Warriors 70.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Say, hey! Rig alert! Rig alert! 79 Broncos!
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Come on, man! Trap 60! Trap 60! Hey, Smash! Lion.
Back to throw again. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
Set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Livingston down to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Purdy off the play fake. And his throw is incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing here, Purdy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Get set. 18.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Play action. Now Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Now, quick throw there is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. They'll drop the throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash. Check, go street. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco.
Out of the gun now on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's second and 10. Now they'll change things up. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone. Is it a momentary roadblock with that incompletion? No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds. 3 points before heading to the locker room. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be intercepted.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
He'll let it go deep for Freeman.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Ready, break.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. And the Niners
straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he gets it down to the 32. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. And this is incomplete.
Intended for his tight end. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
19, Charger 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Check smash. Check smash. Hey, smash. One more, boys. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Here is 3rd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
1st down, San Francisco.
And you see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. They'll run on 1st down. Livingston. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 116 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. They go play action here. Purdy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Now the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Niners 28, Buccaneers 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Let's go now.
It's complete. He finds Falk here. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll need 5
this play to move the sticks.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick six.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person who just ended up in the end zone with the football, he was the one that answered the bell.
And they'll accept that penalty. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cowboys, 60 Maverick. Come 19, come 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 30-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Be ready, be ready. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Take over.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
70 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go Street. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter.
On the set.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Hard throw, incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Viking 18. Come 19. Come 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Bronco. Dragon 60. Bronco.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. Purdy from the gun. That is incomplete.
Going for the knockout ball right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now with Purdy. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 9, Warrior, 70.
Here's 2nd and 8. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
To Trey Palmer. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
19, Lion. Mustang, 19. Buffalo, 18. Check go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. Now a 2nd and 6. Now they'll shift things around.
At the 19-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
34 yards. Complete to number 9, Ibuka. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
You honestly saw like the slow you down. Your body is at your mind is out of bounds.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
7 Pirate. Cook, 19 tight. 19 tight. Hurt. Dragon 60. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Back to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Warriors, here we go. Panther 60. Cup 19. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Dragon 60. Riggs.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. They'll have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, 49ers.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an
Purdy now to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play.
The Niners on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Watch out. Here we go. Yellow.
Here's Purdy.
He'll let it go deep for Freeman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Purdy.
That is 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown! Drake London, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Buccaneers 21.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Get set. Watch out.
Throwing here, Purdy.
He'll let it go deep for Freeman. And this one is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hands up, hands up. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Get set, get set. Run around, set. Yellow.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. They'll let it go deep for Freeman. And it'll be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
A very solid gain of 27.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70.
They'll drop the throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Palmer.
A gain of 19 yards. Complete to Trey Palmer.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL, but I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Up. 18, watch out. Yellow. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Now Purdy.
Under pressure, and down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Their own 11-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else.
19 Lions. Say, hey. Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, it's complete. And not able to get any further as he's taken down right there at the 26. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Here's 1st down.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Also ready. Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60. Check smash. Check smash. Motion. Motion.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by